Hey guys, I am Katie from It's a Creek Farm. We would love it if you would like this video and subscribe to our channel. Now, we left off on, I believe it was Saturday afternoon, evening. We had just gotten the lights down at the stand up and it was bitter cold, and we were going to try to get the rest of the lights done the next day if the weather was good. Well, I'll include a clip here. The weather was not good. We got tons of snow. Yesterday, which was Monday, was cold and windy until the afternoon, but it was tree day, so we were out busy doing all the trees and everything. Then that way they're nice and fresh and everything right before it's time to start selling them. So we were super busy. I did not get a chance to video because when you have so many people involved and you're trying to get things done as quickly and efficiently as possible, you just are focused on getting the job done, and so we have no video of that. But we are working now. We're headed down to the stand. Owen's parents are here. The kids are all at school today, and so we're trying to get the stand and all the Christmas tree stands set up. Now it is cold. It is 31 degrees, but it is super windy. The sun just came out, so that should help. But it is super windy, so it is super cold. This reminds me, I don't like the wind and I don't like the cold. So, you know, this whole Christmas tree farmer in northern Wisconsin thing, sometimes I'm second guessing myself, but it's just a few weeks of working out in the cold and then I can hibernate kind of after that. But I'm almost down to the stand now, and we're gonna get going on this. So we got the fence up. I'm so glad Owen's parents came over to help, because that made a big difference in getting it done. Usually it seems like it's an all-day process, and it only took a few hours. You can see behind us, what we did is we took T-post brackets and we mounted the 2x6s to the T-post. These are just 2x6s that we had here. They came with the farm. And we mounted them to the T-post in a zigzag pattern. And then we took some big logs and just set on the ground, cut the length of the height of the 2x6, and then screwed those into there as well. And then that way it has a nice weight behind it, but it also has the T-post anchoring it into the ground. The first year, might have been the first 2 years that we did this, we did a zigzag pattern, and we just had a fence similar to this that we built on the ground, heavy duty, super sturdy. And what would happen is when there'd be trees here on the inside but no trees on the outside, it would start to like lean back, and so then we had to come behind and kind of put a post angled like how my finger is, so that it couldn't lean back anymore. And so my hope is that the T-posts, they're pretty deep here in the ground, will prevent that from happening. We also are not leaning the trees against this. We have these brackets here, And I just decided to bite the bullet and buy these brackets. They are pretty expensive, but what happens is you set the tree in and you put this is adjustable here. You put the trunk right in here, and so they hold the tree upright. So the weight of the trees is not going to be against the fence. It's actually going to be standing on its own trunk, and those brackets are just stabilizing it from blowing. The reason why I decided to do that is because we have a lot going on right now in our lives, and we're constantly down here setting trees back upright on windy days. Today the wind gusts are like 30 miles an hour. So even though it's like 37 out, it is bitter cold. And so we just decided to go ahead, invest in these clamps. We can reuse them year after year. But then that way we're not having to come down every pretty much hour during the day and set trees back upright. This hopefully will give us a little bit more free time, keep the kids caught up on schoolwork, and Becca's in basketball, the girls have to work, all that kind of stuff. So we are doing a lot of running. We have some big other projects outside of our farm going on in our life, and so hopefully this will give us a little bit extra time and a little less maintenance down here. So I need to take down these lights here. I'm not sure if I'm even going to use them down here. I try to keep white lights down here and do very little color, because then that way if people want to take pictures, the colored lights do not affect their or white lights do not affect their coloring on their pictures, and it just makes it a little bit easier. I do have colored lights here along the bottom that's covered by a board on the inside, so it doesn't put off too much color. But these ball lights here, we just put there so that they were stretched out. I could see how long they were, see if I could use them somewhere else. We still need to do the overhead lighting and the extra lighting, but I'm going to go in and warm up, get some soup for lunch, take a breath, drink some coffee, and then we will get moving on the next project. But that is it for today's video. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and we will see you next time.